guys, we're back on the Let's Play map, and we've got pumpkins. I took the pumpkins that we got from the last run. As you can see, I'm actually level 37, which I'm glad that I'm at this level. I got some more seeds. I planted the pumpkins that we got last time. I actually did quite a bit of mining. It's not as much as I usually do, but it's a considerable amount for me starting and not having much time. I spent most of my time today doing a couple things for just non-channel related stuff. I was actually doing a contest for quite frankly Frank's free build server. She needed some buildings done, and I did some and submitted them. If you want to see them, you can actually I'm not exactly sure if she has it on her videos, but you can go and check it out. So I made this little mine shaft. It's actually back where I first found coal, I think. No, secondly found coal. So let's come here, and as you can already see, we have diamond. I just wanted to mine it on camera. I held out for a really long time and used about like 2 stacks of iron just digging this stuff out. And we do have another pocket all the way down here. I believe it has 6. Yeah, so I wasted a lot of iron just waiting for the end of the day so I can record this. So we've got 10 diamonds, which is nice. All I really needed was 5 for enchantment tables and etc. But when I'm caving, there's a slight problem. As you know, I like to keep my day and night, actually just day count. And I can't be constantly counting that, coming up during nighttime, sleeping, and removing the sign and replacing it with the new number. So what I thought we would do today is make a system to automate the counting. It's going to take a lot of effort on my part, because we're going to have to go to the nether, and we're going to have to get some quartz so we can make player sensors. The reason I want to make player sensors is because, actually not player sensors, sorry, light sensors. Oh crap, I might be on survival, actually peaceful. The reason I want to actually make a light sensor is because I can tell exactly when daytime is. So when the signal gets all the way to the end, sorry, excuse me, I'm trying to focus. I believe it was 13. Anyways, so I'm gonna make a pickaxe. So we have the light sensor, and I can detect whenever it has a night cycle and a day cycle. So what I can do is put a dispenser at the very end. Nice, first diamond pickaxe. Before it breaks, I'm actually going to save it so we can see it, or it might just break on me randomly. Anyways, let's get back down here to get some obsidian. Anyways, as I was saying, that's weird, but it sounded like, as I was saying, I could put a dispenser at the very end of a light sensor, so when the redstone actually touches the dispenser, that signals as a day-night cycle. And what that does for me is that automatically counts it for me. Now, you might say, well, how would you convert that to normalcy, like decimal? Not necessarily, not like it wasn't in decimal or anything, but from item form to a number I can count and see. So what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to put a chest at the very end of what's it called? Crap. Excuse me, how I'm kind of forgetting. In front of the dispenser, which I'm actually going to make a dropper because I don't need to use the dispenser. And what it's going to do is dispense an item into a chest every single time that a day-night cycle completes, we're gonna put 13 or however or whatever number that we're up to at the time in the chest ahead, so it has an accurate count. But until I get more redstone, I'm not going to be making a 7-segment display to actually record that. I do plan on using a design by Cube Hamster. I quite liked his first design. In fact, I kind of memorized how to do the whole thing, but lately I haven't done much redstone. In fact, I've done close to 0 redstone, so I've completely forgotten. The funny thing is, the only thing I've been making on my redstone test worlds is clocks. I've been making non-stop clocks, just like putting redstone together, powering it, dispowering it, and then making clocks. Sad, really, but it's all I do now. I actually used to do a little more. The gallery on the Redblock server, it used to be MC Addict Gallery server. If you don't know who he is, he maintained basically the gallery, and ever since his disappearance, we've needed people to maintain it. So at first, I'm actually going to get 4 more for the enchantment book, or enchantment table. So after he left, the server gallery needed to be maintained, and they needed someone to work that out. So they're giving trials to people to see how well they can maintain the gallery. So I had a trial run. I did pretty well, and they selected me as the maintainer. But since then, some complicated stuff has happened, and well, actually, I need another one. And well, I'm no longer maintaining it, but I'm kind of just on the server these days. There are still people maintaining it now. Gundershot, Cellulence, which is one of the awesome redstoners who is helping maintain it. We have the Gunmaster. We have Torbray, which is actually one of the main supervisors. He's organizing all the group stuff and things like that, and what needs to be done, and etc. That's basically what Torbray does as an admin on the Redblock server. So yeah, I used to do quite a bit of basic redstoning, whatever circuits people show me, like ores, ands, nors, things like that. I would add them to the gallery. But it was kind of a hard position for me because I didn't actually know too much about the gates. From what I knew, I just messed around with the gates and used the general terms for on and off, like 1 or 0, and I went from there. I just basically tested the circuits and see what they did and etc. And that's how I actually learned redstone. But since then, I've just really lost interest in redstone, and I am just doing survival, which is sad, really, but I just don't have interest in actual redstone anymore. Anyways, I want to put this portal somewhere where it won't be very noisy. And I don't have an exact place I want to put it yet, so what I'm going to do, actually, I'm just going to switch to diamond now. I'm going to put this iron pickaxe. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is use this diamond pickaxe in the overworld, and when it comes to things like the nether or someplace dangerous for me at the time, I'll switch to an iron pickaxe so I don't lose this diamond pickaxe. So what I think I'm going to do is just put it here for now. It's just a temporary place. I will move it eventually. So I'm rushing into this episode kind of blindly, at least the start of the episode, because I have not seen any of the feedback. Not that I get much, but any of the feedback. Usually videos that are quite popular get at least 1 or 2 likes, which honestly, I'm not too concerned about the likes, but likes really show how much certain people are enjoying my series. Um, but nonetheless, if I'm enjoying doing something, I'd continue doing it anyways. Like, I love Minecraft, so even if people don't like me playing Minecraft, I'm going to continue it. Anyways, so let's head off into Nether. I have not been there yet. All we need to do is get some quartz for our project. But before we do that, I kind of want to set up a little... Ooh, nice! I like the way the Nether looks gray in I actually pronounced the resource pack's name wrong last time, and I'm sorry to Corner G about that. It's Definitance, which I think is the right way to pronounce it. Why? Okay, now I see pigment. I was a little bit worried there. Anyways, so I need to make myself a little thing here. So if any gas shoot us, then I won't have a problem. I want to make the floor out of cobble, and I also want to make just a border around us. I'm not going to get any glowstone yet because it's not what I came here for. I just want to get what I plan on doing in this episode done, which pretty much means me just avoiding everything else. Also, I usually tend to get carried away if I start going into the Nether to do something, and then I see a huge vein of glowstone and I run to go get it, because usually I play on servers, and when you see glowstone, it's not long lived, because people will just ruthlessly go and get that glowstone. You will not realize how many people will kill for glowstone. That's why some people prefer to use organic lighting, like torches under pistons, to where the piston is showing everything. Also, you just saw a Skype notification pop up. I haven't got any questions about that, but what's going on is I'm using Bandicam. Now, you may say Bandicam is pretty bad, but my computer is generally bad, and I'm saying, like, in regular gameplay, I can get a good amount of FPS. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But when it comes to recording in something like Fraps, my frame rate just tanks. It goes straight down. Oh, got some soul sand down there. My FPS just tanks straight down, and that's a big problem. Oh, there's lava there. I don't want to deal with that. My FPS just completely tanks, and there's a problem with that. Nobody wants to see me play Minecraft with a tomato, or a potato. So I'm using Bandicam, but the problem with Bandicam is that it does not recognize Minecraft for me. For some weird reason, it recognizes it for, I believe, Torbray. It recognizes it for Ray. Ray doesn't really use it as much, but it recognizes it for him at least. And then I'm gonna turn down my sounds. Actually, it's already pretty low for me, but I bet it's pretty loud for you guys. Yeah, so it does not recognize the game for me, so what I have to do is just use Find Window on the screen recording session things, and it records from the screen for me. Now you would say, wow, doesn't that mean you get better FPS because you're just leaving like no stress on it? No, I still get a bit of an FPS drop, around 20 frame drop, which obviously I'm not too worried about, because honestly it's not much of a big difference. I actually really do like the Nether. Let's actually check out the Nether quartz block. I have actually no, that isn't textured, so I don't want to make that. Yeah, so as I said in the beginning, or like the first episode, the guy who's developing this texture pack did say that these are textures from various different packs. Honestly, I do not understand the netherrack. I expected it to be a little more red. I think this is just his default stone, and they took it and put it in the nether or something. So we'll get a few more pieces of coal. Actually, I might want to get one piece of glowstone, or at least 4 dust, so I can make a piece of glowstone. Just as an indicator as to when I can sleep, or when I should sleep. Yeah. So, what was I talking about? Also, in this episode, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do other than that, that thingamajig, the day counter, because that is something fun that I wanted to do. But I don't know if it's going to take up a whole 50 minutes of 50 minutes of content. And what I'm going to try to do is make enough content to fill 40 to 50 minutes each episode. Now I know that's a lot, but it's really just a free time thing for me and quite fun. Wow. Okay, I'm going to seal up here and eat a little. So, yeah, I tend to try my best to fill in 40 to 50 minutes of gameplay in my episodes. That way I can it's kind of weird. The way I think about it is, if I have a longer video, it takes longer to render, but when I upload it, there's more views. Not that I really care about the views, but the views just kind of, it makes me feel better about making videos, like it's not wasted. But currently I'm pretty sure the only people watching my videos are people I know, like maybe Ray, sometimes Torbray, sometimes Pack, sometimes people on the Red Block server, things like that. So, oh nice, it links back up. So, yeah, it's not actually regular people. It's just people I know. Oh right, I wanted to get a piece of glowstone. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to branch out to other people when the only people watching me are my friends. And even my friends don't watch the full video. I don't think they do, at least, because I surely don't watch the full video. I kind of just watch like the first 10 minutes of an episode, then the last 5 minutes of an episode, and I stop watching until they upload something else. That's just basically the way I am. I don't know if anybody else does it that way. Don't need this glowstone, I'm just gonna throw it. You'll see me do that a lot in this series, which is just throw away things I deem useless in my inventory. I do really like having a clean inventory, which is why I don't, which is why you see like tools over here, supplies like wood and cobblestone over here. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, out of here, out of here. Gas are no good. Not right now. So I've got the piece of glowstone, and let's go back. I do believe we need some glass. Hopefully I have some sand. And I just remembered something that I did off camera. It's not that major, but I'll show you guys in a second once I get some redstone. Do we have any sand? No, I do not have any sand, so what I think I'm going to do is, while I walk by where the sand thing is, I'm going to show you guys. I really only need 3 pieces of sand, I believe. So while we run past where, actually let me sleep and update the day counter. So what actually give me a second. Alright, back guys. So update the day counter and I'll show you guys what I wanted to show you. So if we go down here, actually I have to get sand too, so it's not much of a waste. Actually there's two things I want to show you guys. I made a little sheep pen for sheep here because I do plan on using sheep in my build quite a lot. That's just the thing I do. I like to build with new materials in every series. Last series, not really a series, but last few worlds I've been using sandstone, and on the red block server I used a ton of stone bricks that I got from Torbray and some other people. And on one of the old worlds on red blocks I had used a lot of birch wood and different types of wood right when they came out because I was really hyped about those. Anyways, here's another announcement. What I think I'm gonna do is alternate episodes in different texture packs. And by alternate different texture packs, I mean this texture pack and default. So I'm gonna switch to default for today, and we're gonna go back to Defiance or Definitance to our next episode. If you haven't noticed, I record this directly the day after. Anyway, so we got the sheep pen. Let me get some sand while I remember. Alright, we don't need much sand, just this much is enough. So, since we slept, we have enough time to run and come back. So if we go behind our base, right over here, actually past the desert, there's a little surprise, I won't tell you yet, but there is a swamp. I've been digging out the clay from there because I will be using it. Actually, that's another thing we can do in this episode, is gather some supplies to make, what's it called, my face or avatar logo on top of our cave. So if we come in this, oh, I haven't got some clay. I've been using the Definitance texture pack a lot, so clay looks different for me. So it's not missed clay, not big surprise, or something like that. Damn. I've been playing a lot with TF2 guys and etc., and I just don't know the actual sayings. I just kind of imitate them and try to fit in. Anyways, so if we come over here, where is it? If we come over here, guys, where's our witch hut? Where is our witch hut? Oh my god, I think I lost our witch hut. If we come over here, wow, where did it go? I could have sworn it was like right here. Also, we got a spruce biome over there, but I don't like going in it because with fancy graphics it kind of just lags the heck out of my computer. Spruce biomes and jungle biomes kind of do that to me. Anyways, I think I'm gonna change the way I'm talking because the way I'm talking, or the way I was talking before, kind of just messes with my throat, and it makes this weird thing where my voice kind of grinds with my throat. Anyways, so let's go on back. Man, I'm really disappointed. I knew there was a witch hut here somewhere. I mean, I literally stepped in and out of the witch hut. So, like, over here or something? Wow, this is just a giant waste of time right now in the episode, but I'm determined to find it. Oh, do I see it? No, I don't see it. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, it's right there. None of the nasty witches have spawned yet. At least not that I know of. I'm not sure what to make of this. I kind of want to make a witch spawner. Or rather, a witch mob farm. But, honestly, right now, early on in the map, if I start a big project like a witch farm where I have to clear out terrain and stuff, I'm going to be very depressed by the end of that, or somewhere in the middle of that project, and just not want to complete the world at all, which is something that happens to me quite a lot. So let's rush back to the base now, and we'll smelt up this glass, and we'll also make the daylight sensor and get stuff done. So I'll see you when I get back there. Alright guys, we're back at the base, and I kind of just had an idea. Instead of putting the logo up there, what I'm going to do is put the logo right there, like an 8x8 thing, and a little more to the sides, like a 10x8, because as you can see, I have these little things extending off my, oh hey, look, a zombie pigman. So I have these little things extending off of my, do you think I could take up a zombie pigman? I think I can. Stand over here. Oh nice, it gave me a whole gold. So as I was trying to say, I thought that we could combine the logo as well as the day-night counter. So what we can do is we take this glowstone, and what we do is we make it into a redstone lamp, and actually we might want to make 2 redstone lamps. That means I have to go back to Nether. Fine. Alright, we gotta go get 1 more piece of glowstone. So I'm gonna make my eyes redstone lamps, and what I'm gonna do is have my mouth, which is conveniently only 2 pixels, and also where I need black, which I do not have black, which would be also convenient for me. Let's hope the gas doesn't shoot me or find me. So yeah, I'm going to be turning my face / logo into a giant time thing that tells me how many days I've been playing in this world. This is actually the first kind of thing I've been doing. I kind of wanted to do this a long time ago. I've tried keeping counts of my death and etc. But I just have, oh, perfect. I thought I didn't get enough glowstone. I was about to say. So yeah, it's a project I kind of wanted to do for a while. The death count thing was kind of just something that I'm copying from my friend Chart, which I'm pretty sure he's copying from Etho, or it's not really counting or copying, because really anybody can do it. But I'm gonna centralize a central point, if that made any sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, I just need to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'd be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'd be it. So we need to do some clearing. So normally I shouldn't be talking about directly about how I'm making these videos, because it's really just lazy filler. But honestly, I have nothing else to talk about, because I kind of exhausted my YouTube thing. Actually, no, I do want to talk about something. Cube World. Man, I've been wanting that game forever. And now that it's actually come out, not only can I not get it, but the servers are constantly down, man. They are always down. Like, there's a fan-made thing that tells you exactly when the or exactly the last time that the server to buy it, actually the website to buy the game was open, or on, or rather up. And there's this fan-made thing that tells you exactly whether the website is up, whether the account authentication thing is up, and actually not authentication, but account creations is up, and as well as the shop. The shop has been down a lot. The authentication, I managed to make my account, however I won't actually be getting the game, which is kind of sad. I actually really did want the game, but due to some circumstances, I'm not getting that game, which really makes me sad. Man. Anyways, so yeah, it's been down for quite some time, and I've been seeing some gameplay from BOO, Good, and Etho, and as well as some of Milby's, but I don't watch Milby that often. The only thing I really watch from him is Karawa Shoujo or something, Let's Play. I don't know what it's called, or actually how to pronounce it. I know what it's called. Yeah, that's not too intrusive. So yeah, I've been watching that series, and I kind of like it. And I'm talking about the dating series. So back on topic, the Cube World. I've been watching a lot of constantly uploaded content from people who have been uploading Cube World, and I have to say Cube World is a very cool game. Some people are still saying it's kind of like Minecraft, but at this point you just gotta ignore those people until they eventually stop calling it Minecraft, or eventually they actually find the game and get it, whether it be pirated or anything, and they actually play the game and they start enjoying it. I know there are other alternatives to getting Cube World, like torrent or something, but I'm not a fan of torrents anymore. Recently, I just started this revelation or revolution or revelate. I've had this revelation that maybe I should support the developers of the game, so there are actual updates. So the games that I do have these days, I do buy. Yeah, so Cube World, wanna get that, can't get that. Yeah, bit unfortunate. I actually have not made a prototype for this. I might want to go back 2 more blocks. Actually, no, this is enough. I'm sure it's enough. Anyways, I want to dig up 1 more because I noticed this is not 8 tall, it is 7 tall. Oh no, do I hear a skeleton? I hope it isn't close. So I do have a lot of plans for this Let's Play, except the time it takes to carry it all out is a bit annoying, including the time I have to record. One thing I have learned from Let's Playing is that I can't record just the finished product. I have to do some things in between. Not just to prove the legitimacy, but also just because that's what a quality Let's Play is. You see the person do a lot of progress, or some progress at least. So we've got a majority of this cleared out. Oh yeah, I remember what started this whole Cube World conversation. I was talking about empty filler for episodes, which is very unprofessional, but sometimes people do it. Um, so the quality on my last video severely increased, and the reason for that is original rendering, original quality rendering. Uh, it's just something I did. So I am going to need a lot of blue clay. I've got some clay here. I don't have too much. See, I need kind of tan or white color. Then I would need white. You know what? I'm just gonna use wool for that. It's very different textures, but you know what? I can't be bothered to go grind skeletons at this current stage without a spawner. Because if you think about it, skeletons aren't as hard as they were in beta, as you saw in maybe my Causal Caverns videos. That skeletons were very much hard back then. If you didn't have a bow and arrow, they were pretty much guaranteed to kill you unless you did the circle strife thing or strategy, where you just circle the skeleton and you always go to the right, mainly because skeletons always shot more towards the left. I gotta kill this creeper. They always shot more towards the right, or their right, actually. So you went right, just to compensate for that. And basically, if you're circle strafing with no obstructions, you were actually, let's get some gray, light gray too, because I kind of need that. Basically, if you're circle strafing and you're doing it absolutely right, you pretty much were guaranteed to have no damage. Anyways, so I've got this little triple lock on my pen here for the sheep. You may say, well, Fumo, this isn't a triple lock, but the way I explain it is lock 1, lock 2, and lock 3. There are 3 locks, just not 3 sections, or 2 sections rather. If you think about it, it makes sense. Oh, that's punny. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Alright, so we got some wool. Next we need some... See, there's the problem. If I used regular wool for my skin color, then my eyes would have to be darker, and I do not want that. So what I think I might do is... See, because... If we do a little sample here. Oh, right. It's not. Oh, actually, we might be able to use it because I completely forgot that it's 1 die per 8. So yeah, we might be able to do this. We don't need black dye, mainly because I'm using regular dye. We need quite a bit of blue ones, so let's go 5 and then 5 and then just shift click that out, so we got 40 of them. And I'm just gonna go roughly in my inventory, so let's break here. So I'm just gonna do the basic face right now, and then I'm gonna do the overlay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got an 8x8 here, and we need to come up 1, I think. Yeah. And then we need to go up to 8. Actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I thought I didn't have a diamond axe. Let's break that. So this is more of a layback video. I'm kind of taking you more for the ride, and the last video was kind of grindy, so I cut out a lot of stuff. Days I feel lazy, I'll just do layback videos like this, but days that I'm not lazy, I'll clearly just do something else. Or whatever. Okay, so you notice that it's a little more of a tannish color for the white stained clay. We've got it going. The blue kind of looks purple though, which I'm not exactly happy with. But if I wanted a bright, vibrant color, I would have used so actually, let's place the irises, and then we got the eyeballs, and then over that we have the top part here, and then I'm just going to assume that the rest of this was filled in with that. Now let's remove this. I'm pretty sure I look like a robot. Nothing I can do about that right now. So let's come back. Yeah, I look like a robot. So what I'm actually going to do is get some. I'm going to get some ink sacks because I need some black hardened clay, and that'll be for the bands that go around my my face. I need some more gray wool, so I'll get some of these guys. So Zeldathon ended today. Sadly, I wasn't around for the ending. I really wish I was. Actually, no. Let me think about this. 24 hours left, the last I checked. No, they might be ending tomorrow. Actually, let me check this real fast. Yeah, no, they have the after party right now, so yeah, it did end. I'm quite proud. I think they went above 50. I'm not exactly sure. The last time I saw the live stream was when they were at like 47k. Mainly I stopped watching just because I kind of lost interest. But I still, what I do is I tend to put it on in the background while I'm doing things, but when I'm playing games with friends I would mute it. And it was taking up, well, it was just a running process that really didn't need to be going on, so I just, well, I might have closed out Zeldathon. So yeah, I didn't watch much of the ending, but it was fun while I was listening to it, basically. Alright, so let's get the hardened clay, go around here. I don't actually need that much. I don't think I need that much. Let's go with 32 for now. That's close enough to color I want. Anyways, so I place against that torch, and here, now we've got the lower thing, and we need this wool, and we also need that wool. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some cobblestone, actually. Not that, we're gonna get some cobblestone, we're gonna stack up to here, and we're gonna come over here and build a little thing here, and I think this is going to be reversed, but I don't mind it. Just like that. Come over here. Actually, I might leave that because I'm kind of just integrating it into this mountain, or this side of the mountain. And what we can do is slowly remove this, and we'll get back down and collect this cobblestone and go quite a bit of ways for a far away view. So from here it kind of looks fine, but I want to view it from that vantage point, because that's kind of just the base from a far distance. So if we go over there, oh well, I need to harvest some of this wheat. I'll do it in a second, but I'll do it off camera, of course. So we'll come over here to this vantage point. Wow, that looks pretty darn cool. I actually like it a lot, but when I put the chest into... do I actually want to put the chest there? Actually, I might put the chest somewhere hidden, like behind there, just for now, and then I'll, kind of just... I'll just have the thing light up. So we'll go back there, we'll fill in the mouth with this black stained clay, and let me eat something. So yeah, I kind of like the direction our base is going. It's not much yet, but I can tell that it's going to be a really awesome base. Just the kind of base I will always love and cherish. There are several maps that I've played on that have things I like. And I like how if you're standing here, it kind of looks like an evil robot staring at you. Like, I am a robot, I am Fumo, or something like that. So let's come over here. So what I'm going to do is do some off-screen recording. Not really off-screen recording, but I'm going to do some prototyping in one of my videos. Actually, not videos, sorry. I'm just confused with my words right now. I want to do some prototyping for what we need to get done. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, we're in a little creative world to show you what I've set up. It's very, very simple. Much more simple than I expected. In fact, you don't even need the repeaters. Okay. Actually, you do need one repeater. So let's go into this design. Basically, whenever this light sensor has an output of 0, this torch will be inverted, as you just saw there, and activate the dropper. And anytime it's night, this lamp here will be off. So if we set the time set to 0, which is high noon, I believe, if I look up. Actually, I have the sun disabled, but I'm going to assume it's high noon. Let me turn off mobs for now. So I'm just going to assume whenever it's, well, definitely, whenever it's light outside, I'll definitely have these on. So as soon as it starts getting nighttime, immediately that turns off, minus the repeater delay. And this will still stay on until, or this will still stay off until midnight, which kind of means I can't really sleep. So what I might do is come over here, and the dropper will be right there. And actually, this is a better idea. So time set to night. What is going on? Alright. Time set to night. So that turns it off. Time set day. And that turns on the lamp. Now time set night. Turns off the lamp. And then very soon it turns off the dispenser. In fact, to make this even simpler, which I just realized now, I can hook up the redstone torch to the end of that. So time set day, and that'll be off. So time set night, and that instantly turns off, and this instantly gets inverted. So we'd have the dropper there that goes into a chest or whatever we decide to put there. That's weird. It updated, or that may be just something else. Anyways, so that's the design we're going to use. I'm not exactly sure if it's stable, so I'm going to run it through some tests. Actually, I'm gonna run through some tests now. Time set 0, time set 2500. From here I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have to space it out a little more, but the episode's getting a little long, and it takes a long time for me to render it, so I'm sorry that this episode is a little shorter than the last one, but episodes should be between 40 and 50 for me. So this is going to do it, just to prevent me from having problems with rendering and everything. So we'll continue this in the next episode. I'm sorry if you guys want to see this done today, but there's really no time left for me to do that, so I am sorry.